This is a little bit of a continuance for that person I was born to. Well, for Jason, all right? It's for Jason Arroyo. This is your big sister Nikki. Well, if we can call each other that to each other, siblings, but I guess that's what we are, born to the same mother and father, right? Okay, my question to you is this. Once you found out that Stephen wanted to do to me what I was accused, once you found out Stephen said to you, I want to do to your sister what your sister did to mine, okay? Meaning kill me, right? Just keep it motherfucking 100, which we all know I didn't do. But when you knew that this man felt like that, I understand why you weren't mad at him, because when he came to me and told me he wanted to do that to me, I wasn't mad at him either. But I'm going to tell you what, I was scared, to be honest. Okay, you say the man told you that to your face. When he told me that to my face, I was scared. And immediately after being scared and hoping I could talk myself, make him understand that I didn't do this, my next thought in my mind was, who the fuck told him this shit? Why the fuck? Then instantly my anger went towards that person. Okay, now let's jump on over to you. When you were told that by Stephen that he wanted to do to me what I supposedly done to his sister, you told me that you talked to me, let him know that, no, Nikki didn't do that. No, don't hurt her, right? Why didn't you have anger if you supposedly love me like you say you do? Why didn't you have anger towards JoJo, the person that started this shit? Why didn't you have anger? Why weren't you pissed off at him? Or why weren't you probing to try to find out who said this? Or why weren't you letting me know there's a rumor out there going on about you? Nikki, I know you thought it was Tommy, but Stephen came up to me telling me, this and that. So be careful, okay? I did talk to him, but you be careful. Who knows? Maybe something just be careful. He has intentions for you. I did have a talk with him, but now I need to try to find out who really said this about you. And keep your ear to the ground too, Nikki. Let's do this together. Let's work together as brother and sister. But I want you to be careful. But you didn't do that. What you did was this. You told me from your own fucking mouth, you said to me, Nikki, I know. After I tell you that I found out it was JoJo, 16 years later, I found out it was JoJo, the one that fucking said whatever he said about me. Lied about me, hurting Melissa, killing Melissa. After I shared that with you, and I'm real upset. Even though it's old as fuck, I'm real upset when I find that out. And I tell you that day that I found out that it was him, that no wonder he never let me see Anthony, which is Melissa's son, who was at the time when I'm telling you this, just turned 18 or 19. And now I feel like I want to see him, but then, I wanted to see him all along, but JoJo really didn't let that happen. Excuse me, not that I made a lot of attempts, but it was because JoJo spread the word that I did whatever to Melissa. And then the part that bothered me the most after when I find out that JoJo's the one that's doing that, besides before I found out about you, when I think, oh my God, does Anthony think that I did something to his mom? Does Anthony think that I killed his mother? Oh my God, I don't know. Bullshit, you know what I mean? And that hurt my heart, because I'm a kid. I was a kid whose mother died. And if ever I was told that somebody killed that my mom, I would feel some kind of way about that person. and that person would be having me feel like that about them, and they didn't do it, in my case, and that's pretty fucked up, but either way, my fucking question to you, Jason Arroyo, is this. Why, when you heard from Stephen's mouth that he wanted to do something to me, hurt me, kill me, okay, why didn't you, for one, I wish you would have told me that. I already asked you that question, but number Two, try to find out who the fuck started this shit. That's having somebody want to kill. That has somebody out there in the world that wants to kill your sister because of their words, lying about your sister like that. Why didn't you ever try to get to the root of it? Why didn't you give a fuck about trying to fucking do that? Why? You don't have that to this day. Your funky, janky motherfucking ass still don't have a fucking answer. You never will, because you fucking lied, bitch. Because you fucking lied. Because you're a fucking bitch that made life. Just like you said that you fucking... This part, I'm like, I wish I had the time and energy to want to know the real true answer to this question. But you told me one day that you went to Mario, you know, that chick, Nicole, that you... she clowned you, dude. I don't even want to get into it. But Monica told me so much shit that bitch talked about you. And I don't even give a fuck anymore. But if you want to call it you guys dating, if you want to call it that, because that bitch just clowned your ass. You were just a fucking whatever to her ass. Anyway, probably same way I was to Monica, you know what I mean? But I got a little bit more time. Anyways, the way that you say that you protected me from Mario, when Mario threw all those cans of beer, me and Dodie, and out of my truck, and bottles of beer, and you claim that you went over there to protect me. Motherfucker, please. You lying motherfucker. Does that make you feel better or something like that? Dude, your madness ain't, you, in my opinion, you ain't a man. You ain't that what you have people believing. That's not you, Jason, and it's okay. You're not supposed to be Superman. You're not supposed to protect every motherfucker, but understand this. Stop. I know what you are. No, I don't know what you are, but I know what you're not. I know you ain't a fucking man like that. And I know you ain't got, if you were going to protect anybody on this earth, I would not be that person. And you've proven that time and time again. You proven it when you found out that JoJo was talking shit, saying I killed Melissa, and her brother went to you and said, I'm going to kill your sister, and you did nothing. You didn't tell me. So I could, be Thrush, be careful, look over my shoulder, keep my eyes open. You didn't tell me, you didn't go to JoJo and say, JoJo, don't be talking about my sister like that, motherfucker. You causing all kind of problems. For what? You didn't knock his ass out, or you didn't do anything a real brother would do. Somebody that really loves somebody, you know what I mean? But at the bare minimum, you could have fucking told me, bitch, straight, dead ass. I didn't tell you because I loved you, and I didn't want you getting involved in something that had only me to deal with, even though I was innocent, and I am innocent. I hoped and prayed I could get through this. And I honestly thought it was Tommy open his fucking big fucking mouth. And I did address him. Any fucking way. But that brother had his brother's back. He didn't go and tell me the truth. Anyways, I just know what you're not. You're not an individual who understands loyalty. That's what you're not. Not to me anyway. Not really to any of your family. That, from what I can tell, that Jackie did a DD and the money you probably still owe his family, but that's none of my business. I'm gonna leave it alone. You know what I mean? And that, you have to go to your grave with that shit. I don't. My conscience is fucking clear. What I did, Uncle Chuck, with me and him, it's none of your business, to be honest with you. Just like, that's why I don't mention what you did at DD to you, because it's none of my business. You know what I mean? How you mentioned it to me, what I did at DD, but your dumbass didn't even know I paid him back, because it's none of your fucking business. That's why. And maybe, and this is what I think about too. Maybe because it's none of your business what happened with me and Steven and JoJo, right? Maybe that's why you didn't jump in it. But motherfucker, truth be told, Steven went to you, so he made it your business. So there it is right there. Bam. See how it works? But I was trying not to make it any business. That's why I never brought it to your attention, because I thought I had a brother that will go hard and protect me and, hurt somebody that didn't deserve to get hurt. Little did I fucking know that's not you. You ain't going to go protect me. You're just going to just hear what... You're going to do it after Tina said, take notes. Now I believe her when she said that. He's over there taking notes. I thought she'd just be kind of, I'm not gonna say it, but we both know what I mean. That sickness that runs in the royal blood line. This is exerting or exhibiting that sickness that runs in our mentality or the royal bloodline mentality. You. Truth be told, I truly do wish that I did not do anything about taking you guys out of Auntie Lorna's house. I truly wish that I fucking lived my life and let you guys live your life over there with Auntie Lorna, the way Dad said, where Dad put you. Who in the fuck was I to fucking get involved in that? Who in the fuck was I to fucking put my 2 cents in and go pull you guys out of that house? It wasn't hard. All I had to do is say a couple words. She said, take them if you want them. Take them if you can do better. I didn't necessarily think I could do better, but I just didn't think I would be slapping you across your face, giving you a bloody nose for whatever stupid ass reason. Probably I did do better, but anyways, but I will never know. But what I do know is how I feel. And I feel like I wish to God I never took you guys out of that house. Because I cheated myself, really. But probably you guys too of learning how it was to live without. I learned how it was to live with an old ass drunk lady. You mean? But hopefully I don't think she would have done the worst job, but I don't know. I was just trying to be too protective, so maybe being protective doesn't help that much. But either way, point being is that because of the lack of appreciation, the lack of give a fuck that you have for me, the lack of fucking any kind of respect, appreciation, gives a fuck, let alone just the fact that I did that for your bitch made ass. But not only that, but I'm your fucking sister, you bitch. You know? Do you know that? Do you realize that shit? Just your funkiness to me. What the fuck did I sacrifice for? Why did I put myself aside for your bitch made ass? Why? I mean, you've never done that for anybody. You wouldn't, if you say you did it for Christian, you were a full grown man by that time. You mean? You should have been having, I mean, I guess that you didn't, okay, let's put it like this. Then you know what it feels like to be disrespected by a motherfucker that you took care of. You say I didn't take care of you. I didn't do the best job. But motherfucker, you always had a roof over your head when it came to me. You always fucking had, I mean, if I was cracked out, whatever the fuck I was, I always made, and even if they took you away, a parent could have got you taken away. And more than likely, if you lived with Auntie Lorna, you would have been taken away. Even if you lived with Dad, you would have been, even if you lived with Mom, because you are a bad person. You were a very bad, wayward child. You have a lot of problems, you know. That ain't something new that came about with you. You always were a fucking individual that just didn't fucking listen. You know, Mom would have talks with you, and like 5 minutes later, you're doing the same exact thing. Mom tell you, son, look, if you keep running on an awning where the cars park, you keep running on top of there, and they keep coming back to us and asking us, whose child is this and where does he live? He lives here. Oh, the only 2 people who are supposed to be living in this house are a man and a daughter, because this man is on Section 8, which is Frank Satoya. He never took care of his kid either, but any of his kids. But he is on Section 8, and he only has a daughter, so where's this boy coming from? And why is he saying he lives in this apartment right here? Right? And when Mom has to lie, tiptoe, and tap dance, and do whatever so her boyfriend don't get kicked out of his apartments, and then we're living there with him, so we don't get kicked out with him. You know what I mean? Get him kicked out. Mom says, son, do you want us all to end up homeless with nowhere to live? Because that's what's going to happen if you don't stop running on the awnings. Right? Okay, son, I'm going to let you go back outside and play. I don't know how exactly, but I remember she let you go back outside and play, and you did the same fucking thing. Fucking same fucking thing. Mom had to go let you live with Auntie Lorna and fucking Uncle Frank because you're just always been bad. You always just care about your fucking dumb ass, ugly, fucking fat self. You're a fucking disgusting individual. Granted, you're 8 years old, but what I'm trying to point, my point of the story is this. Even if you were fucking with Mom, even if you were with Dad, even if you were with Auntie Lorna, Your funky ass would end up in those boys' homes that you ended up while you were living with me. And in juvenile, I mean, honestly, I would hope that wouldn't be the truth. We'll never fucking know. But I'm telling you, my guess, my fucking, why I feel comfortable saying what I'm saying is because of your actions, even as a child. You were always wayward. You were always fucking a fuck up. You always did wrong. All the fucking time. I know because I lived it. I was there. I remember wanting to beat the fuck out of you after you did that to mom, because you don't know how hard it was for mom to let her kid go. You have no fucking clue. I remember mom crying because she felt like a fucking piece of shit mother, because she couldn't even get her son, she couldn't keep her family together because you're funky ass. You know what I mean? Shit. I mean, but then when we seen how good you were doing over there, how much attention it was what you probably fucking needed. You know what I mean? You were good. You seemed good, and then it hurt her feelings because now she can't even do that for you. She just, I don't know how she's doing having all these babies. You could ask her that if you feel necessary. But I mean, I'm sure that didn't help the issue. You mean? That's time for attention for everybody. But that's whatever. That's for me and mom. That's what my feelings about that shit. Do I blame you for being a badass kid? Yes and no. Do I blame you for being a piece of shit individual? Yes. Because if you wanted to do better, you can do better. You could have tried to do better. You could have fucking tried. You could have tried harder. You could have. We all could have. Do I blame myself for being a piece of shit person? Yes, I blame myself. I own my shit. That's the difference between you and I. But just so I can get back to the fucking main reason I got back on this YouTube to ask this question. Why in the fuck didn't you ever, since you're claiming what you're claiming, that you handled that for me, right? That Melissa, JoJo, Steven, killing this situation, me being to blame for that. Why didn't you ever go to JoJo and say, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you making up these lies about my sister? Or just ask me, JoJo, why are you saying that about Nikki? Why did you say that? Do you realize that you're having people here wanting to hurt her, kill her, by opening your mouth and making that accusation about her? And why, JoJo, why don't you go to cops? If you feel that way, why don't you handle the shit the right way? If you don't want to let me know, which is my business, but why didn't you ever do that? I don't need you to do it. I don't want you to do it. I'm going based on, I'm asking this question based on what you shared with me. Which when you share that with me, I let it marinate, and I think, wait, well, how come he didn't do this then? You know what I mean? I remember the day you told me, and I just remember fucking thinking to myself, you fucking knew? All these years you knew that he wanted to kill me? You knew that JoJo was talking about me like that? You knew? Oh, since 2002, all the way till now, 2000, or it was 2002, but December. So then 2002, 2003, all the way to 2016, 17, you knew? And I'm over here telling you what I barely found out, and you fucking knew, motherfucker. Anyway, that's my question. Why didn't you address JoJo for making those accusations about me and having people wanting to kill me? Because I already asked the question before in my other YouTube. Why didn't you tell me? I already asked that question. But this question is very important to me. Since you said what you said. You said you dealt with Steven, you told him don't do nothing to me. I didn't do it. Now, Steven wasn't the root of the problem. The root of the problem was JoJo, in my opinion. And not telling me, I've already asked you that question too. Why didn't you tell me? Because you're a bitch. But I know that already, but why didn't you fucking ask JoJo? Alright, bitch, bye.